Hey guys, welcome back. I finally have my MAUS tank. Came in from China today. And it's absolutely huge and it looks pretty cool actually. I did not expect this great detail on it, but it looks cool. I bought this for, I believe, 15 euros only. So it's pre-built. And it looks great. So what I've done is to get an idea of how big this one is. I put some tanks on a row. We start off here with a Panzer IV. Then we got a Tiger. Then we got a King Tiger. And then we got the MAUS. And it's pretty interesting because they called something like this, they call a MAUS. And something like the Goliath, which is a small anti-tank device on tracks, a remote controlled bomb actually, they call a Goliath. So, and I think that's done to put off Allied intelligence, like, hey, if they hear of a project called MAUS, you expect something this small. And when you hear of a project called Goliath, you would expect something like this. But it was actually the other way around. So the Germans are very, very clever and very devious in their plans, yes. So maybe you can get a better idea of if I put the King Tiger next to it. And the MAUS actually existed. This is not actually sci-fi. There were two MAUSes completely built by 1945. And I believe one even saw action when it had to escape the assembly line at the factory in Kummersdorf to escape from the Russians. So yeah, it's pretty big, but it's a cool transition for the sci-fi game because it's interesting that this actually existed and then we have a Walker next to it, sci-fi stuff. So that's a cool transition from the last major tank of the Germans with Walkers beside it. That will be very cool. So, and my mates who say I don't like sci-fi, they cannot not say it's sci-fi because it's actually existed. So let's put the Panzer IV next to it. Now the Panzer IV is a medium tank. It doesn't look very cool right now because I have the light on my phone on. And you can see the dry brush over the paint job too much actually. But look how big it is. Now the MAUS in the bolt action rules is a super heavy tank. It has a super heavy anti-tank gun. And right here it has a howitzer actually, and this was done for to engage infantry or buildings and such on. If you can see, so it actually has two cannons. But in the rule set it's unreliable, but it's very, very tough. So even when you have a -1 penetration bonus on the sides and the rear, that does, in the bolt action rules, that does not apply for the MAUS tank. So there are actually rules for this thing, which is pretty cool. So bolt action has thought about everything because you also have rules for the Goliath. So 9 of 10 times you can just Google in the tank and you will find the rules. So yeah, that's the MAUS tank. Thanks for watching.